I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope! Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, I'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd. Latino Heat!
From El Paso, weighing in at 220.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago. They are feeling the heat indeed.
The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a Match of the Year candidate.
Suplex! CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharp.
Here we go! Whoa, look out!
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. From the top, through the air, and connects!
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. From the sky!
Good Lord! Taking flight from ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Two men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything until that final bell.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one. I'm sure Eddie is looking to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory here, but I can guarantee that Punk can plan for that. Drop kick. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino Heat everything. Lift off!
Oh, that's it. What a splash. Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk is not taking his eyes off.
Up high. You gotta be kidding me.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Catches the leg. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match. These two trading one blow after another. Boom!
No end in sight to this exchange.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Ugh.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Just emptying everything they've got now. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Into the ring again now.
Boom. Goes for the kick, but it is caught and turns them inside out with a dragon screw. Latino Heat taking full control of the match. One amigo. Two amigos. I think we all know what's coming next.
The three amigos.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one. And hold on, look at this. Yeah, it looks like that cut him open. Oh! Catches the boot, and now
Dragon screw.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Punk dodges out in time.
Making his way to the top here. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Boom. Bam. He'll make his way to the ring.
This athleticism is off the charts.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Boom! Backdrop suplex.
On a high angle, right across the shoulders.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Back up top.
From way up, double axe handle connects. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Tope Atomico.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
A razor-sharp chop there.
And he heads back into the ring.
Ooh, kick finds it.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back. Just battering their opponent.
Focused on weakening that arm.
Hooked up and backdrop suplex. Getting back into the ring now. Oh! And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Now Latino Heat has got to invent a new bag of tricks here.
Oh, what a club.
Hooked up, DDT.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Oof!
Brutal club.
He's able to counter that. And Guerrero is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Eddie is not allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is determined right now.
And goes back into the ring here. Ooh! Oh my goodness! Diving moonsault from the apron.
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack. Oh, just bouncing off that ring post. What a gruesome sound we just heard.
Spinning kick to the gut.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight.
Look at the height. Frog splash. Float over snap suplex. A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Guerrero needs to better assess the situation to turn this around. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, GTS.
That's going to keep Guerrero down.
He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
Soaring. Body on body.
Wow.
Two men giving everything they have. Their legacies. They're from the top.
Huge splash from up top.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is determined right now.
DDT.
What a counter. Eddie able to take a stand there.
Prime opportunity now for Eddie to get some separation. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hole. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oh, in my book, that is some creative offense there. The springboard attack fails to land. Oh, my!
That gets reversed on CM Punk. And Eddie feeling the groove here tonight in this match. Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, down with a GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Into the pin, this could be it.
Punk did it here at Chicago.
Here is your winner,
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You could just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.